Hello. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Ronnie? I'm just letting it run for a minute, waiting on a few people to hop in. How are you doing today? I appreciate it, but that's not even half of it. Blur's got a little Debbie. Chad. Chad, would you like an oatmeal pie? Grant you my snack real quick before I get going good. So, got a couple things, couple new things to show, and I'm not gonna I got two cars, they're identical. I'm not gonna unbox them, but I'm at least gonna show them. I'm gonna wait till I get the new layout built before they come out of the box. So I was gonna do this layout. I was gonna do this layout. Um, it's down in the living room for now, but starting tomorrow, I will be constructing the new layout upstairs. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I'm going to try and do like a weekly stream, maybe a video here and there, going through the process of either showing updates to it or showing actual work being done on it. It's going to be a lot bigger than what y'all see here, which right now you don't even see probably one, two, three, a fifth of the layout. What's going on, David? So I'm gonna get the trains down here in front, and I'm gonna stop them. They're actually come out the tunnel together. Well, not really the tunnel, but yeah. You can see the one speed up as it's going downhill. Slow that one down. Alright, so this is what I've been working on for the past couple weeks, and it's I've gone through a couple different designs, I would say, trying to get one that's right. Sorry about that. Had a little bug, decided I didn't want to crawl across the layout. But anyway, don't need a tape measure in there. So this is like the center of the layout. Over to the right, you can see the incline coming down. We've got another loop that it's making. And then there's my HO locomotive sitting on the table and around. So if we come back the other way, I started to do a platform up here. I was wanting to make another little town, make like a little town area or farm area or something up here. But like I said, all this is going to be coming apart starting tomorrow. So we have some switches going on right here. End of the line where there's going to be like a production factory, whatever you want to call it, somewhere to drop trains off, or cars. So it continues down and around. You see my shadow, you see my new dice that are in the bag, and then it goes back up the opposite direction. So So the biggest thing, actually I'll probably save that till last. So the whole idea of my layout began with trains on Farm Sim 22. And one of the cars that I have been looking for and I still cannot find is one for hauling logs. Those of you who know me from Farm Sim, you know I like to play around with the trains that are on the game. And one of the cars that they have is for putting logs on. So the closest thing I found that's in the video game is these Walters train line logging cars. They're from Alaska Railroad. It's a log dump car, and there's the part number, 9311770. Good looking cars. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna unbox it until I get the new layout going upstairs and get some track down to where I can run them. But yeah, I got 2 of those. They're identical, so pretty cool. Gentleman that the next thing I want to show you, a gentleman that I work at for doing the Inglenook challenge, gave me an 8-sided dice. No, it's 10-sided dice. I'm sorry. Dun, dun, dun. So it's got 10 sides on it. So that allows me to randomly pick the cars for doing the Inglenook challenge. I'm getting out of the screen here. This is weird looking backwards and trying to do it. Hey Veronica, how you doing? Just made a YouTube short. All right, we'll have to check it out. So I got to looking at some videos about doing different train operations, and somebody mentioned some Dungeons and Dragons dice. And what's cool about them is that if I just want to do, let's say I want to do 4 cards, I have a piece of dice that has 4 sides, right? 1, 3, 4. Trying to see if I can get it. 1, 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. So pretty cool. This one has 10. I don't understand about Dungeons and Dragons, but so this one has 10 sides to it, but they're in increments of 10. So it's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I'm gonna hold that one for last. And then we have a normal 6-sided dice, right? We have an 8-sided dice, 8 sides. One, two, three. Here's another 10-side dice, but they're in single digits, so pretty cool. Let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6. So this one's 12 sides. I don't know if anybody knows Dungeons and Dragons, but I guess they know what I'm talking about with these. They're pretty cool. And then if I want to go all out and run like 20 different cars, switch between 20 of them, I can roll a 20-sided dice. Let me see if I can find the 20. There's the 10, 15, 11, 18. So there's the 20. Pretty cool. So what I do is I'll number the cars or whatever, roll the dice, and that'll be like the first car that I have to pick up. Roll the dice again, that'll be the second car I have to pick up, and so on and so forth. So, Baby, what's that bag at? So those of you that know me from my other channel also know Sandy, which is my wife, and her favorite color is purple. So when I was online looking at dice, whoops, I'm knocking the camera over, I found a bag, or a set. It's the same dice, but we can do red, There's like a yellow and black, blue, and green. So if we want to mix them up, we can use different colors. But the whole reason we bought that set was because they had purple in there. So I guess I'm not going to get to play with these. These are probably going to be Sandy's. So I want to show y'all something really cool now. At least it's cool to me, new. So this is my old controller, the blue Kato controller. So I have the yellow and green train running on it, right? I slowed it down so you see it moving. I can turn it off, reverse it. Reverse it if I want. We'll speed it up and let it run. But the new edition is a Digitrax DCS-52. So what's cool, let me see if I can let me play around with the camera real quick. So I've got the black train, the Southern. Well, there we go. Had to hit the locomotive button. Same thing with it, you know, I can make it go reverse. But this one will actually slow down, like it'll go through a braking sequence. Alright now. There we go. So with it, when I hit the brake, it'll actually slow down before it stops. But the cool thing about this is that I can run the old program, the old controller through it, and have two different throttles at one time, right? But it gets better than that. So on the back of it, there is a place for a USB hub, and I think I just calls it come and play. But anyway, it has a USB hub right there, USB port, and I've also got two places where I can plug in additional controllers. So a lot more versatility with that. and I can also run it to hook up to the computer, which we've mounted the TV on the wall to be able to control the trains with the computer. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're gonna see what we can do to get this other train running. I think the wheels need to be clean. Driving a garden tractor down the highway. What's going on, Bruce? Welcome. Phone's going off. Alright, how do I... It's going too fast. Farmer Steve is recovering from his surgery. His meds made him tired, but he's hoping to be back on in a few days. He says thanks for the thoughts and prayers. Yeah, no doubt. So, and some good news, some really good news. I got a birthday coming up. Next week I'm actually getting a new camera for my birthday, so the video quality should be a lot better. There's the one coming out. I can't take the camera upstairs and show you guys, but I cut the piece today that will allow the train upstairs to go out over the stairs. So we're not going to have to duck underneath the track. We're not going to have to make a, what do you call it, a swing bridge to allow us to swing it open and walk into the area. As we go up the stairs, the higher we get, we're going to be walking up into the train set, into the middle of it. But hopefully next week I'll be able to show that to you. Well, about to knock over the camera. So one reason that my thing's all blurry and I don't know how to fix it is this little camera does like auto focus, and it's not wanting to focus on anything too far away. The bad news, let me get the camera over here closer. I have a third engine sitting on the track. It's a little Santa Fe. I don't even know what kind of engine it is, and I'm not going to try and guess. So I was having problems with it derailing on just about anything. So I took it to the hobby shop that I frequent, and the very front axle on it has very, 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 very little play in it. And from what they said, the axles are supposed to have a little bit of play to help, like with going through curves and stuff like that. So with it not having any play, it was hitting any little thing and causing it to derail. And what they told me was that I could get in contact with Bachmann, and they could send out a new front truck for it. It works. I don't know, I don't know if y'all can hear that engine whining, but so I've decided just to, I'm going to keep it on the layout, and we're going to make a building to go around it where it's like an engine bay, where it looks like it's being worked on or something like that. I'd love to be able to get it to run, but for right now I'm gonna leave it as it is, and it's just going to be a very expensive layout ornament. See if we can back up here. We've been going for 28 minutes. I'm gonna go for a couple more minutes and just watch them. If you can notice, I've got the different pieces of wire laying on the track coming off of the turnouts or switches, however you want to call them. I was going to run all those wires, rerun them in certain cases, because I had them all hooked up at one point. Not all of them, but I had a different configuration where the turnouts that were on there, I had them wired up. So I took and me and Sandy have been talking about it, and we're gonna go ahead and start the big layout tomorrow. And all this is going to come apart, and I'm just going to concentrate on the big layout upstairs, and we're going to bring the gaming system down here, back where I've got the AC, where I'm not dealing with the heat all the time trying to play the game, which is one reason I haven't been streaming the farm sim too much. But with this channel, I plan on doing a video every week to not only update, but maybe do live stream with actual work going on. The train that's coming down the incline in the back, that's the Peabody Oil Company. It doesn't have oil cars on it, which is okay. Um, right now, I have the 8 cars that are running with the trains, and then I have 4 more sitting on the track over to the right. Um, I don't even know where I was going with that. I done lost my train of thought. So sorry about that. I'm just getting old, I guess. Mine's the first thing to go, right? And why did that beep? So it beeped but didn't give me a message. All right. Um. Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost now. But anyway, I wanted to do some switching. You know, change car. Not only rail fan, but also to do operations. So I'm looking forward to setting up the new track. We're gonna call it Sandy Junction. It's gonna be the whole layout. I think there's gonna be 5 different towns on it, and they're gonna be named after friends of mine. Um, and we're gonna put our toys on it and just have a good time with the stream, and moving forward, hopefully have a blast with it. So we'll see how it evolves over the next week. And next week, eat a little Debbie and take a drink of some tea. Well, I could do that. I've already ate one little Debbie. But it's cool. Sometimes I like rail fanning, just sitting here and watching them go around or listening to them. See, we'll get it closer and see if y'all can hear the horn blow. But that's about it. I don't have too much more to say. I wish I hadn't lost my train of thought with that. Oh, no, I know what I was talking about. So on that Peabody, the cars that are connected to it, they have different couplers than what the other cars have. I changed one of them so that it would hook up to the locomotive, but I've got to change the rest of them. So I think I'm gonna do part of that on the stream. Um, we'll do it when it's a little closer. Maybe y'all can hear the horn. I've got that to do. I've got a bunch of wires that need to be soldered. Um, we're gonna try and make a plate to go on the outside of the edge so that I can hook up the other controllers to as I get them. See, I just like doing that sometimes, playing with the noises. So, but that's about all I got for today. So, get all these wires, get everything moved upstairs, and figure out how to hide the wires. I mean, which I know how I'm gonna do it. It's not rocket science. Um, but I got to start figuring out how I'm going to utilize that space upstairs the best. Um, I want there to be elevation changes. I want there to be some hills. I want my toys to be on the track, the Legos and stuff like that. Um, like to do some scrap building and also some kit builds. So yeah. Yeah, great start. It's a start and finish is what it is. Um, like I said, tomorrow this is going to start coming apart, and it's all going to get moved upstairs. And my tables are, this right here is 4 foot from front to back. It's 12 foot wide, and then over on the left side is 8 foot. 8 foot. It's basically it's like 2 sheets of plywood made into an L, is what it is. So it's all going to be cut down to where it'll be 2 foot wide for front to back. It'll be 2 foot in some spots, and in one particular spot it's only going to be 6 inches. The track that's going to be going over the stairs, it's going to be 6-inch wide board, road bed, so, or sub bed, what, I don't know what you call it, but that part of the track's only going to be 6 inches wide, and that's going to give us room to be able to walk up and down the steps without hitting it. And it's going to be cool, and I appreciate that, Bruce, Chad. I really appreciate y'all coming in and checking this out. So I can't wait to grow with it, and I can't wait to grow as a model railroader. So I think with all that being said, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks Bruce and Chad and David and Veronica and anybody else that I missed. I appreciate y'all coming in, and we'll see you next week. I got to get up and move over and get my mouse and turn off the stream, but you guys have a wonderful evening, and hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow in Bruce's stream, or somewhere. I'll be around. I might be working on the train set in the background, but I'll be around. But yeah, if it cools off upstairs tonight, I'll go live, but it'll be late. So thanks again, David. I appreciate that. But as I end the stream, I want to, those of you who know me from Farm Sim, I always end my stream with, remember that life is too short not to have fun, so do something fun, right? And I try to give an example of what fun I've had today, which is, for me today would be running the trains, right? This is always fun to sit down and watch them and operate them, turn switches and stuff like that, pick up cars, drop off cars, all that stuff. So that's my example for having fun today. I also tell everybody to tell your loved ones that you love them before it's too late. For those of us that come from Farm Simulator 22, that hit home. We found out that a dear friend, Evil Clown, passed away this past month. I know he had fun playing the game. I know he was loved. Looking on the Facebook, you could tell it. Pictures of him and his family, I mean it when I say it. Life is too short not to have fun, and to tell your loved ones that you love them before it's too late. And I always tell people I don't have subscribers, I have friends and family. So I love each and every one of you. Exactly, Bruce. Rest in peace, Evil. We will keep his family in our prayers, And I'll keep each and every one of y'all in my prayers as well. I hope y'all have a blessed day, a blessed week, and enjoy life to the fullest. Enjoy life the best that you can. And with all that being said, love y'all. 3, 2, 1, poof.